Hey, what's up guys? It's Yo from FT-86 SpeedFactory. I'm underneath the car again, and I've got a couple questions for you guys. First off, how many of you guys have boosted FRSs or BRZs out there? And then the next question is, have you ever smelled oil burning or seen any smoke coming from your hood of that boosted FRS or BRZ? Well, if you answered yes to that question, then you've probably got a leaky cam plate. And what's a cam plate? Well, it's this block-off plate right back here behind the passenger side head, right above me. This is used on manual transmission cars to block off an oil pump that's used to push oil into the automatic versions of these cars. And since we don't have that, we don't need that oil going to our transmission, Subaru puts a plate back there. And this thing is prone to leak. They just use Rtv sealant as a gasket for it, and it's just a flat seal, and especially when you're boosted, you're probably going to get that to leak eventually. So we checked ours is leaking, so we're going to replace it with this guy, which is a Raceseng cam plate. They've designed this as a billet aluminum piece, and also with an ingress for this high temp gasket that goes around here. So that's going to really help with that seal. So if you have any of those issues, you might be wanting to look into this solution. We're going to go ahead and get this plate uninstalled and put the new Raceseng plate in, so follow along. Okay, so taking a closer look at the cam plate on the FA20, and we're looking at three 12 millimeter bolts. Pretty simple. You can get it from the bottom of your car, like where we are. We've got the transmission moved out of the way and all that stuff, and the front pipe, but the overpipe is still here, and you can get it from the bottom, or you can go in from the top. There's plenty of room to just open the hood and get this installed from the upper end, and you don't have to get the car up in the air or anything like that. But since we were moving the transmission, this is where we were at. Just need to unbolt these, and then you'll need to pry off the cam plate once you get these bolts off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now that the bolts are removed, you can take your pry bar, and you'll have to pry around this to get this to pop off. We've already cheated a little bit and got it off, but this is what you'll want to do. It'll take some force to get it off, but you'll pop it off just like that, and then you'll have the cam plate removed. As you can see, we've got some oil pooling up on the bottom here. You can see it's coming around the gasket, around the RTV on this guy. So this is junk. It's gone. All right, now we can take a closer look at this leaky cam plate. As you can see, it's just a flat seal all the way around, just a flat piece of aluminum or steel, and then they basically put a gray RTV around there for that seal, which is not very good and prone to leak. As you can see, it's leaking down here, came all the way down, and we had a little pool of oil down on the bottom of this plate here. So as compared to the Raceseng plate, billet aluminum, got an ingress for this gasket here that I can't take off, but that's okay because that's where it's at and that's where it needs to be. And this gasket's gonna seal that portion up a lot better than this gray RTV, and then also looks really nice too. So let's get this on the car. Okay, we've got the sealing area all cleaned up now. All that old Rtv gasket sealer that was there before. Basically just get all that cleaned up so the surface area is nice and clean, so we can have a nice good seal. Just wipe this off with a paper towel or your nail or whatever, and have a nice clean surface area. After that, we'll need some Rtv Gasket Sealer, we'll need a little bit here. There's two rings here, and they meet at 2 points. One right here where this black line is, you can see on the camera, then one down on the bottom as well. You'll need to dab that Rtv sealer on there. You'll need about a 1/4 inch dab on each spot. Go ahead and get that on there. Some gooey stuff, there we go. Same up top as well. There we go, looks good. Next up, you can take your cam plate, and I've already gotten some oil around that gasket that we need. And you'll take that and get it installed right on the mounting points there. Get your bolts on. That one lined up, oop. And the next one lined up so we can hold it there. And there we go. And you will want to get this torqued down right away. So there she is installed. We got it torqued down, 12 pound-feet, and then it's about 45 minutes to an hour for that to seal up, and come back and throw another couple pound-feet on there just to make sure. Raceseng also says that since you do want it to seal up, you don't want to start your engine for another couple hours, but you get that up and sealed, then you can come back and not worry about oil leaking onto your overpipe or anything like that. So if you guys have that issue, check out these Raceseng cam plates. We've got them on our website and on our shelves. So if you've got any questions or comments, leave them below, or you can email us, sales@ft86speedfactory.com, or give us a call, 888-885-2002. See you guys.